Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Jhakas Anil Kapoor, sir. अनिल जी, हम आपको वापस स्टेज पर इनवाइट करना चाहेंगे जैसे ही आपका एक राउंड खत्म हो जाए.
एक्चुअली अनिल जी के यूथ का यही राज है, कहीं भी चलते रहते हैं, चलते रहते हैं. So sweet, sir. That is so sweet of you. In the recent 10-year challenge, the gentleman hasn't changed for 40 years. That is the best thing.
So we'd like to invite you back on stage. Wonderful.
Thank you, Salil and Archana. But a big thank you to Anil. Anil, thank you for being here. When we took up a challenge like this, which I talked to you about some time back, there is no better person who could have done this. One is you all agree with me that the passion which Anil Kapoor has is matched by none at all. So first, a big round of applause for the ever energetic, ever youthful, and extremely passionate Anil Kapoor. The second thing is, when we needed to do a thing like this, Navrangi Re, and we talked about this, there is only one star I could have thought of, and that is Mr. India. So, ladies and gentlemen, one big round of applause once again for Mr. India to change this India, to make this the Swachh Bharat and to make sure that we go in that direction. And finally, our association is very deep. I think whenever something challenging has to be taken up, you've got to call in Jai Singh Rathore. So Anil Kapoor, the Jai Singh Rathore of 24, for you. Big round of applause once again for Anil Kapoor. And on a personal note, if I can take the liberty, Anil, thank you for being here. He's actually had a shoulder injury. Despite that, he's here with you. He's actually dancing away once again, does not listen to the doctors and his body, and is meeting all of you. So Anil, thank you very, very much. Thank you for being here. It's indeed our pleasure. Thank you for doing this, and thank you for the cause.
Thank you. Well, I think, thank you so much. I'm really humbled and I'm, what do I say? It's wonderful to be here and of course, there is, what happens is, ये जो स्टेज है और कैमरा जो है, कोई भी स्टेज पे जाता है, कैमरा ऑन होता है तो आदमी सब भूल जाता है. क्या है, कौन सी इंजरी है, कुछ समझ नहीं आता है. यू फील एज इफ यू born again. You feel so blessed, you feel so fortunate that you have this opportunity to be in front of people and to make people smile and laugh and make them happy, and you get an opportunity to come on stage, perform, go in front of the camera. कितने हमारे से कितने बेहतर लोग हैं, कितने ज़्यादा talented हैं, कितने better looking हैं. But I think somewhere, I think it's a blessing of God. And of course, being part of this thing, this entire, जैसे कि Swachh Bharat, cleanliness, which is such an important thing for all of us. It starts from your home, and then of course, where your mohalla and your country, and of course, the entire universe. We need to clean up everything. We have to have a world, a global atmosphere which is so environmental friendly. And that's the biggest concern today. So I'm honored and privileged that you made me a part of this wonderful novel. Thank you. I must thank you. And I have to thank all of you all the people, the entire team, and of course you for making me part of this. Thank you so much.
No. Thanks, Anil. I think the audience is also very keen to know as to what is it that, of course you talked about the reason for making it happen for Swachh Bharat. But at a personal level, is there anything which sort of, you want to share with the audience on your association with this entire mission and this concept of fecal sludge management?
Well, well, to be honest with you, obviously, I used to was born in Chembur, Tilak Nagar, and I was, to honest with you, I was slightly privileged. Privileged, you'll be surprised that of course there were 8 on one floor. There were in one floor there were 16 rooms, and one room was one apartment, one koli. So we all used to stay in the koli, and of course we had 2 toilets. And but when I used to go for my summer holidays, I used to go to my mama's house, my mom's real brother, and I used to go to and live with my grandparents also. So when I used to go and live in, I used to go to Delhi, and we used to go for our summer holidays. It was for exactly, we used to go there for 30 days, for a month, sometimes for 45 days, and stay over there for our entire summer holidays. This was in Rajendra Nagar, Delhi. So I've spent my entire childhood going on summer holidays either to Rajouri Garden, either to Merit, or Rajendra Nagar in Delhi. So over there, the entire, you know, as you said, the system, the sanitation, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, was completely different, and you'll be very, very surprised that there were no flushes, there was no water flowing, and to be honest with you, there are many occasions as kids, because there was only one toilet. So the elders would be, given the preference to go to and use the toilet, and we would go in the, there were these small lanes, and the toilets were outside. And I promise you, that not once, many a times I've gone and what do I say? So that was the entire thing. And even the toilets which were there in the, in the homes were, obviously there was a kind of a cement thing which was made, and there was a hole in the cement, and we used to go there and, pass out shit. And there was outside the the mohalla in the home where it was there was a patra, and we used to open the patra, and there was a lady or a gent who would come with a kind of a bucket and clear the shit and go away. So that was in Delhi. And I'm sure today in India, there are small towns and villages where this entire thing is still prevailing, which is still there. There is not a situation where, scientifically things are done. Which we have done in this show is how to use the septic tank. Am I right?
Yes.
Absolutely. This is what we are trying to propagate through our a show which we have done, which I'm a very small part of. And I hope, like I remember Raj Kapoor Sahab, I have to tell you this. I used to go, and whenever I met Raj Uncle, I used to call him Raj Uncle, Raj Kapoor, whenever we made any films or anything. Now we're doing shows, and I said, कुछ भी entertainment करो, साथ में एक social message, और social message के साथ अगर कोई message हो, उसके साथ entertainment हो, तो it reaches out more. So that's the intention of Navrangi Re. Entertainment, and there is a certain message of how to shit. So these are my anecdotes which I wanted to share with you, and so I said this is a right time that I can share it, and if I can, through this show and through being a part of this kind of a small thing, if I can spread the awareness of cleanliness and how to really see in a small mohalla, town, city, that how do we take care of the shit would be my little contribution to the society and to our country and to Swachh Bharat.
Thank you so much, Anil. Thank you. And I think a big round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Anil. And as you were talking, it reminded me of my own experiences. So I was born in Kota, which is a small town. There was a slight difference. And then I, of course, studied in some boarding schools where we would go out for runs outside. And there would be, villages and so on and so forth. So this, in our place in Kota, the difference was that basically in those days, toilets, at least at my, this was my Nanihal and my Nana's place. तो वहाँ पे क्या था कि जो toilet था, उसमें they had dug deep. There was a hole there, and therefore there was a life of a toilet. So वो toilet बोलते थे 10 साल चलेगा, या कई बार बोलते थे 15 साल चलेगा, क्योंकि you would go and relieve yourself there, and then of course you would take and there was a pump. सारे घरों में उस समय में पंप होता था, पंप से आप पानी वानी अंदर ले जा रहे थे और उससे उसको आप फ्लश कर देते थे पानी से डाल के, और कोई बेसिकली टैप्स वर नॉट देयर मेनी टाइम्स इन सम प्लेसेस. So उसके वो करके, and then it used to keep going through, and then it would be blocked one day. When it is blocked, then it would be like covered up, and that's the way it would go on. लेकिन जब बाहर जाते थे, जब मैं दौड़ने के लिए कहीं पे देखते थे लोगों को, तो गाँव में एक एडवांटेज थी कि अगर आप बाहर चले गए तो फीकल स्लज मैनेजमेंट की जरूरत नहीं है अगर आप ओपन में कर रहे हैं तो, क्योंकि इट विल ऑटोमेटिकली कन्वर्ट इनटू सम काइंड ऑफ द नेचर टेक्स केयर ऑफ इटसेल्फ. बट द थिंग इज कि अभी आप अब जो नया दौर चल रहा है, एक तो अर्बनाइजेशन, हर जगह पे शहरों में ही लोग आ रहे हैं, और गाँव में भी आज के ज़माने में गाँव भी क्राउडेड हो गए हैं, और गाँव में भी जहाँ घर हैं वहाँ पे टॉयलेट की ज़रूरत है, विच इज़ वॉट इज़ बीइंग सेड. तो वहाँ पे ये सब चीज़ों का करना ज़रूरी है अनिल. तो बेसिकली अगर मैं आपसे लास्ट एक चीज़ और पूछ लूँ कि जब शिट होता है तो फिर ये जाता कहाँ है, इसका करना क्या है, इस पे आपका क्या राय होगा?
करना क्या है, मेरे ख्याल से ये शो देखेंगे तो पता चलेगा. नवरंगी रे, मैं ही सब कुछ बता दूंगा तो बेटर. ये शो का पूरा मकसद ही है कि अगर आप लोग देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि ये शिट जो हम लोग करते हैं उसका करना क्या है. एंड आई थिंक इट इज़ बीन डन ब्यूटिफुली इन दिस शो. इट्स एंटरटेनिंग एंड बट स्टिल एक ये मोहल्ले में क्या करना है और कैसे करना है वो आपको इस शो में पता चलेगा. So I think the ideal thing is that I think we should encourage everybody to speak about this show to everybody so they can watch it and make a difference